Dr. Shabazz public speaking class. This is what he sounds like to me. And then remember, I got a first down pass. Public speaking is a life skill that is essential to everybody. No matter where you want to go in the workforce, public speaking is necessary. Today, we're doing what's called slam poetry. No, it's not your normal poetry, which is the cat went meow, the dog went roof. In my mouth, I have a sweet tooth. It's taking your normal poetry and adding 30 shots of espresso to it. You get to be yourself, act crazy, act wild, do whatever you want. So today we have a wide variety of slam poetry for you. So let's give it up for our first contestant. It's not my money, it's not your money, it's Yamini!
My anxiety and I have what some people might call a friends with benefits relationship. We have no love for each other, but she still just messes with me sometimes, you know? We moved in some years ago. We have inside jokes. Like when I say, I'm gonna go talk to that person over there, my anxiety looks at me and is like, girl, please. My anxiety is the reason I didn't talk to you. She's possessive. She doesn't like me talking to other people. She's irrational. Because of her, I'll take the long way to my building to avoid someone I already passed by twice because I don't know if it's acceptable to say hey a third time because of her. I don't correct people when they get my orders wrong at restaurants. I just eat it. Because maybe sweet potato fries are what I wanted, but the broccoli you gave me is what I needed. Thank you. Because of her, I'll take the long way to my building to avoid someone who kind of looks like my ex-boyfriend, because whenever I hand her the aux cord, she makes sure to play back every time he told me no one else would ever want me. And because of her, I still feel no one else will ever want me. I constantly wonder, what happens to a black girl who is too anxious to ever feel like magic? Can she still fly? Can she still be fly with wings that tremble? Can she forget the lifestyle of an ant, knowing no matter what she does, she is in constant danger of being crushed, and my anxiety doesn't like to be turned into a metaphor, but what I'm trying to say is she is constantly reminding me of how easy I am to be crushed as I speak. I am pushing against her weight on my shoulders. I have to fight for control to stop rocking, stand up straight. Her and I picked out this outfit together, something that dries fast. Because if I am sweating, it is because doing this poem is like fighting a boxing match that you can't even see, and I am determined to knock her out. I have been fighting her for control of our house for years. I have to fight her to not crack, stand up straight, stop rocking, breathe. I think the reason none of my relationships work out is because no one knows they're signing up for a threesome. I understand. I know how hard it can be to deal with the both of us when we don't handle conflict well, when we don't handle being yelled at well, when everything that you say to us will be analyzed, deconstructed, and went over in our head a million times, and if I am silent for a while, it is because I have to fight with her before I can fight with you. I've tried to cut her off before. I cannot. We don't handle separation well because of our parents, our friends breathe. So I guess me and my anxiety have just learned to live together. She is the longest relationship I've ever had, and when everyone else inevitably leaves my life, she is the only relationship I can count on.
Yamini, that was amazing. They did it, now y'all got it. Let's try it. There we go. That's something we're gonna do every time somebody performs. What we have up next is not your crunchy peanut butter. It is not your chunky peanut butter, but this boy right here is Mr. Smooth. Y'all give it up for Mosiah.
Sitting in the classroom, listening to a teacher. My eyes are steady, but my mind is in the sky. I'm thinking maybe I should have skipped school, or maybe I should skip college, or maybe I should give a homeless man my last dollar. Maybe I should say forget it and go live in New York and sell records, count my blessings, live a life without stressing, or maybe I should continue to dream and dream and believe that I can conquer this world. Or maybe I should approach my crush without fear. Like, what's up? My name is Mosiah Ade Johnson. I think you're cute and I get lost in your eyes. Or maybe I should climb a tree until I reach the sky and let my mind go with the clouds and my soul go with the stars. Or maybe I should meditate to escape my reality. Talk with the spirit guides that have obviously found me, sitting here, thinking what the heck I'm gonna do, what the heck I'm gonna pursue, or who the heck I'm gonna choose to have a place in my life. They go left, I go right. They go up, I go down. They're like, Mo, you all right? I'm like, yeah, man, I'm straight. I'm just figuring out life. Or maybe I should just do nothing.
Y'all hear it from Messiah. That boy is so smooth. Dealing with poetry, there are a lot of things that you can do. There's a lot of things you can add up and make it to one. But before you do that, you gotta give it a mix. Y'all give it up for the mix. Pew, pew, pew.
My dad in jail just so he can make bail.
Because she's black?
Just because I'm black? Yes, I'm black, but my name is Nadria Williamson.
And I'm Brittany Horton.
And I'm proud to be her friend.
And I'm proud to be hers.
Excuse me? Where you going, man? You're up next. This is for grade. Yeah, come here for me. You're next. Y'all give it up for Brittany!
It's not that I don't love you. It's the sound that I heard when I was 12, and my father slammed the front door so loud behind me that I swear it shook the whole house. For the next 3 years, I watched my mother crack her teeth on vodka bottles. I think part of her left when he did. I think part of her soul went missing when he walked out of that door. She's nothing more than a shattered mess now. Broken ribs and depression pills. It's not that I don't love you. It's all the blood in the sink. It's the night that I spent 12 hours in the emergency room waiting to see if my cousin was going to be okay after the boy she loved told her that he didn't love her anymore. It's the fluorescent lights, the white sneakers, the pale faces, the shaky breaths and blood. So much blood. It's not that I don't love you. It's the time that I spent 2 days straight up with my best friend while she cried and shrieked and threw up all over the bathroom floor because her boyfriend just so happened to have sex with his ex. I swear to this day, she still has tear-streaked stains onto her cheeks. I think that when you love someone, it never truly goes away. It's not that I don't love you. It's the time that we had a substitute in English because the teacher was off getting a divorce and she couldn't handle getting out of bed in the morning. When she came back, she was smiling, but her hands always shook so hard that you could tell that something was broken inside. I think that when things break, they can truly never be fixed. I got an A in English that year. I think her head was always spinning too hard to grade any of the papers. It's not that I don't love you. It's that I do.
Great job, Brittany. That was deep. Y'all remember in middle school we used to do this dance? Y'all! That's why we got bad knees there. But it changed to Ja. It's supposed to be soft, gentle. Ja. Y'all give it up for Jamil!
Best friend. Definition. Someone who's supposed to love and care for you unconditionally, no matter what. To love you for exactly who you are. To always keep you safe. To never leave your side. That's what you were to me for all those years. But then you changed. You changed like how the sky does when the sun sets for the evening. Light to dark. Hot to cold. You went from protecting me from all the evils in the world to becoming that evil yourself. But what happened to you? Did I not give you enough love and affection? Did I not spend enough time with you? Did I not give you enough attention? What was so flawed in me that made you leave and claw after my heart? I asked myself that question for months upon months until I realized that the problem didn't lie within me. It was in you. You had become the monster that you described to me that you would slay. You had become the person that you said you despised. For years, I never saw the bad in you. I only saw the good and the good that you could become. I look at you now and I see the person that I used to adore. I wish I could just grab you by the hand and tell you that you don't have to do anything alone ever again because I'm right here. I was so close to danger for so long that I thought it looked safe. I thought you could protect me like you had done for all those years. When the truth was, I needed to protect myself from you.
Y'all give it up for Jameer. That was amazing. Don't hate on my room. It costs more than you. In our lives, we have people who care about us the most. There's no woman alive that can take my mama's place. Y'all give it up for this group called Dear Mama.
Dear Mama, thank you for always taking me to my games and practices and make sure I was there on time. Dear Mama, thank you for making sure I was always straight in school and didn't fail. Dear Mama, thank you for being the best parent I could ask for and making sure that all my stuff was together and I always ate. Dear Mama.
You see, Mama, I just want to take time out of my day to say I appreciate you. I appreciate you for showing me a leader and not being a follower. You see, you're my motivation in life. You're my motivation when I'm on that track, when I'm in school, when I'm taking tests, quizzes, classwork, homework. You see, I do everything for you, not nobody else. You see, you showed me how I could be independent and not fall back on somebody else. You see, I'm going to get you that house on the lake. You see, I'm going to get you that brand new Porsche off the lot. You see, I'm going to make sure that you have no worries about the bills. You see, I just ask that you continue to love me, continue to support me, and I pray. I just pray that everything falls into place. Dear Mama.
Great job, dear Mama. That was amazing. Have y'all heard of Big Blue? No. What about Medium Purple? No. But this next person's called Little Red. Y'all give it up for Little Red.
I cried and I wept and I prayed for the best. I thought that one guy was so much different than the rest. He told me that he loved me and I said it back. When he told me that he loved me, he kissed me so gently. So I gave him everything I had and I thought that was plenty. I told him about the demons I fight at night. I told him about these wicked thoughts that are wrapped around my wicked head. I told him what happened to me when I was younger. But he didn't seem to care because when he met that one girl, they couldn't help but to just rush into the bed. When I saw his face connected to her face, I didn't know what to think. My mind along with my heart just began to race. You see, I loved you and you made me believe that you loved me back. But is that your definition of love?
Great job, Lil Red. That was amazing. That was amazing, astonishing, astounding. Can I tell a joke, y'all? Can I tell a joke? Be quiet, Mom. It's my time to shine now. You didn't shine in the kitchen when you were cooking our food. You always forget to see me, and you know how I feel about that. You can't do that. Anyway, I'm saying the joke, Mom, with or without you. Why can't you trust a taco? Because it will spill the beans. Y'all give it up for Lil Taco.
If all you had to offer was friendship,
getting down on life to find who's really down. You see, people pretend well when their souls are for sale. And sometimes the ones you love the most that mostly want to see you fail, that's real. Just because they riding with you, doesn't mean they riding for you, that's facts. You see, loyalty shouldn't depend on your presence. It's more about how they act behind your back. Who can you trust? I mean, some of us are fighting for people that wouldn't throw a punch for us, and yet, these are the ones we call friends. You know, the ones that care so much about your struggle and yet so silent when you win. The ones that bring gossip to you about you, but your name, they never defend. Understand, everybody in your boat might not be one but drilling holes. And as time goes and their jealousy grows, pay attention, because that's when true motives get exposed. Everybody in your circle might not be in your corner. Support doesn't always come from familiar faces. So don't be surprised if God places strangers in your life to take you to higher places. Don't be surprised if your growth makes your circle smaller, but you got two choices. Let it break you or let it make you. And I think life will teach you this. Sometimes the best way to add to your life isn't to add to it, but to subtract. Understand, it's not about the size of your circle, it's about the loyalty that's in it. You see, nothing can stop a squad that's dedicated for fighting for the same mission. Focus on the same vision. Does your circle have that type of commitment? Are they happy for you when you win it? Or is it the more you do better, the more their love gets distant? The more their support goes missing? Listen, real friends don't hate on each other. What they do is push each other to go get it. In your life, do you have those type of friendships? Because everybody's prayer for you ain't to make it. So do they really got love for you? Or do they just fake it? Do they really got love for you? Or do they just love to use you? To some, you're just an opportunity. Yeah, that's how the fake friends will do you. They'll present what they want to take what they need. And when they can no longer benefit from your life, well, that's when their loyalty leaves. So I'm gonna ask you this question again. If all you had to offer was friendship, who would you still be able to call your friend?
That was beyond me. Y'all seen him in the ocean. Y'all seen him at the toy. Y'all give it up for Salty Boy.
Whoa, man. Whoa, man. Whoa, man. She was a thief, you got to believe. She stole my heart and my cat. Betty, Judy, Josie, and those hot cats. Girls of cartoons won't leave me in ruins. I want to be Betty's Barney. Hey Jane, get me off this crazy thing.
Great job, Salty Boy. That was astonishing. This next poet goes out to a girl in the audience named Cynthia. Y'all give it up for Parker!
Poetry, yelling, angry, waving my hands a lot. Specific point of view on things. Cynthia, Jesus died for our Cynthia. Jesus cried, runaway, bride. Julia Roberts, Julia Rob Hurts. Cynthia, Cynthia. You're gone. You are gone. Bop, boop, beep, bop, boop. Beep, you're gone. That's for Cynthia, who's gone.
Great job, Parker. That was amazing. Do you have any Cynthias in the crowd? He's good on my boy. He's single like a Pringle. Y'all go ahead and go put him up. Yeah. This is our next group. Y'all seen her on stage by herself, but this time she's bringing a partner. Y'all give it up for J Money.
Because we are black girls, we are told we have to work twice as hard to get half of what they are given. Because I am a black girl, my parents won't take me to see a therapist because I'm not depressed, I'm just lazy. But all of my mood swings during school, my friends are starting to think that I'm crazy because I'm a black female in America, I grew up with a single mom, right? Wrong. My dad was more excited about me coming than my grandmother. And that's saying something. Because I am a black female, I don't X out the white boy in my class, even though he's the finest boy in my school. But wait, should I walk up to him? Girl,
so full. Black girls date black boys while the black boys are feeding over the white girls, and that's okay.
But it would not be socially acceptable for me to walk the halls with someone not my race, and I hate that because I don't date for color. An Asian boy swept me off my feet,
And a black boy put me right back on them.
a white boy showed me parts of the world I never seen before. But am I wrong for that?
Because I'm a black female, I must be aggressive, right?
Wrong.
I must wear weave and I must live in the projects and have a brother that sells dope, right?
Or just because of my skin color, my dad must have over 7 kids, my sister must be pregnant, and I will be in 2 years, right?
Wrong.
And because I am a girl, period, my skirts have to touch my knees and my shirts must have sleeves or I'm asking for it, right? Honey, you are beautiful in every different way.
Your skin color nor gender defines who you are. I don't care what they say.
And because I am a black girl, I am amazing. No, sensational. Because I am a black girl, I am sensational. I am a smooth chocolate
Caramel.
with a graceful center, and I light up any room that I enter. Period.
I don't even know what to say. That was deep. Period. Period. That's all I hear down the hallway. Period. You going to class? Period. Can I get a pencil? Period. Y'all killing me. Can I tell you guys another joke? What does a nosy pepper do? Get all up in your business. Y'all give it up for Bell Pepper.
If I should ever have a daughter, instead of mom, she's gonna call me Point B. Because that way she knows that no matter what happens, she can always find her way back to me. And I'm gonna paint solar systems on the back of her hands. That way she has to learn the entire universe before she can say, oh, I know that like the back of my hand. And I'm gonna tell her, don't stick your nose up in the air like that. I know that trick. I've done it a million times. You're smelling for smoke to follow the trail back to a burning house to find the boy who lost everything in that fire to see if you can save him. Or else you're gonna find the boy who lit the fire in the first place and see if you can change him. But I know she'll do it anyways. And no matter what, always remember that you are the girl with the big eyes and the small hands who never stops asking for more. And remember, when landmines erupt in minutes and that your mind lands on the funny place called life. And when they hand you heartache and when they give you cynicism and defeat, always remember that you tell them that they ought to meet your mother.
Oh. That was wonderful, Bella. This next group will not make you cringe, but they will do their thing. You guys give it up for J-Tang.
I was told that in order to keep myself sane, to keep moving forward with my life, I had to let you go. They told me it's the best thing to do right now, and believe me, I've tried. I've tried everything possible, but no matter what I do or where I go, my thoughts have complete power over me. They cannot go a second without wandering off to you. So how do I move on if I can't go a second without you on my mind? How do I move on if even my own house brings back memories of you? Only 2 months have passed, I can still see you in every corner of my room, and I can feel your heartbeat as I lay my head snuggled up on your chest, and I can still smell the cologne I got you for Christmas lingering on your collar, just like how I can now only smell it in my closet, where my old sweatshirts remain folded beside the box I keep every memory of us I can hold in. I can hear you tell me you love me more than I could ever imagine, and I remember believing you because I always took your words to heart. But that day, before you left, you hugged me like it'd be the last time you'd ever lay a hand on me again, but still not long enough for me to savor to this day. You didn't love me like you said you did. When you left, I immediately missed your presence, and I so strongly wish I knew that that day would be the last genuine hangout we'd ever have again, so that maybe I could have held on to you longer, and somehow forever hold the familiar scent on your collar and the pillow we shared. I so strongly wish I knew, so that maybe I wouldn't be hurting so badly looking back at the pictures we took, knowing I was thinking we have so many more moments like that again. But I was so wrong. You never loved me like you said you did, and now that you're gone, I'll keep our memories with me, because ever since you left, I haven't been myself, and I don't know if I'll ever be. You see, I loved you for your soul, but my body is all you know, and I can't mask my hurt with fleeting moments, so I'll continue to write the language in my heart down on paper, without a single name in ink shown. You left me with a broken heart, a tortured mind, and a house full of memories. So tell me, how do I let you go?
Good job, Angeline. That was amazing. All right, you guys, I'm going to introduce you to your next poet. It's me. But I cannot go without my best friend, Tiana.
Hi, I'm Aaliyah Shell. I am 6 years old. I live on 3100 Springfield Avenue. I always hear shots fired. I don't know what that means. It was March 17, 2012.
Mommy was making my hair pretty.
We were on the porch.
Me, Mommy, and my sister. She's 2. A truck came by.
Not the ice cream one. This one was me.
He had a bad toy outside the window.
7 loud noises came out.
I felt all of them. I wonder if you noticed how old I was turning this year.
Hi, my name's Alex. I'm 23. I'm from East LA. I was on my way to see my girl, cause ain't no woman like the one I got. It was May 17th. I wanted to hold her. I wanted to touch her, but something touches me unexpectedly. Everything was starting to fade out, even the screams of me crying help. I'm becoming more familiar with my eyelids. Baby, I love you.
I'm Calvin Williams, 39 years young. 5 years ago, I was almost buried 6 feet deep, but I survived.
Right arm slightly paralyzed.
My leg went limp, but I got 4 kids. My 12-year-old, my 9-year-old, my 8-year-old, and 4. I had to change my life, but on May 9th, somebody thought otherwise.
We ordered pizza. Shots rang out.
My spouse runs out, followed by my 8-year-old who screams, "Daddy, get out!" I'm sorry. I love you, baby.
No third chances. It's time for Daddy and the angels to go dancing. I'm Monty Tillman. I was 33. Shot and killed May 20th.
I'm Joseph Coleman. I was 18.
Shot and killed September 18th. I'm Yolanda Holmes, a grown woman. I was only 45. Shot and killed December 13th.
I'm David Jerome Scott. I was only 31 when my city CPD turned on me.
Shot and killed May 21st. I'm Anna Ortez. I was only 19. Shot and killed April 30th.
My name is Alicia Gomez, 14. Riding my bike home. Shot and killed December 14th.
I'm Juliana. I was only 24. Shot and killed on Christmas. Happy birthday, Jesus. There are 255 of us in LA killed by gun violence. We pray our killers look in the mirror and see our souls through the bullet holes they created. Still hope they find peace and enjoy their temporary hood fame.
Thank you all for coming. This was amazing. If you have any interest of doing public speaking or being in public speaking, please just ask anybody from my class. Talk to Dr. Shabazz. You guys enjoy. But before you go, we gotta do it one more time.